For watching, I'm going to be going over how to solder a copper pipe, and it's a lot cheaper than Gator Grip. You're paying probably about $6 to $8 for every little joint, and this is something you guys can do. All you gotta do is follow the instructions. First, you are going to get a pipe cutter, put it around your pipe, and cut where needed. Go round and round and keep going round and crank this just a little bit at a time, and finally your pipe will cut out perfectly. If you're wondering what this is for, this is so you can deburr the inside of your pipe. That's what that little spike's for. Next, you're going to take some sandpaper and sand your copper pipe. Do not touch your copper pipe where you have sanded it at. Make sure there's no water in it, because you're going to have trouble trying to make the solder stick to it. Once you've got your pipe fully cleaned up and nice and shiny, do the same thing with a little piece of sandpaper on the inside of your joint that's going to connect to this piece right here. So you're going to take your soldering paste and flux, use a little rag or a little brush if you have one, and wipe it on the outside of your pipe, also on the inside of the pipe after you've sanded both of them. Right now I'm going to show you guys what's going on. I moved my shower head from this point here and lifted it up about 7 inches, and I've moved it all the way around. So what I got going is a joint going this way, a joint going that way. And let me back it up for you guys so you see what's happening. So now my shower is going to shoot this way instead of this way. When soldering pipes, especially against the wall like this, what I've done is put some backer board in here because I don't want a fire starting. I've soaked this in water with a wet rag so it's completely wet before I start soldering. Also have a fire extinguisher or a big bucket of water handy, because you never know what can happen. Soldering pipes that you may be drinking or shower, make sure you use lead-free solder. It could be toxic, so make sure you get some. The yellow tank is a lot easier to work with. It burns a lot hotter than the blue one. The blue one works just fine. Turn your gas tank on just a little bit. You'll hear it hiss just a little bit, and take a lighter if you don't have a self-igniting one. And you got your torch going. I got one hand here, guys, so bear with me. You are heating your pipe, not the elbow. Get it red, nice and hot. Got one hand here, guys. When you get it nice and hot, you can watch this stuff just bleed in there and touch it right where I'm touching it. It's still so hot that it sucks it up. Make sure that the flux is in there, because the flux is mandatory, because that's what sucks it all up in there. So this is done here. Hope this helps you guys out. And thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up.